Today is all about saving time while working in Adobe Illustrator. With these 4 tips, I'm going to show you how you can save presets, perfect for logo design, illustrations, or even hand-drawn vectors. For those who don't know me, my name's Darren Goddard, a senior creative specialist with over 20 years experience. Anyway, let's jump into Illustrator and start to save some time. This effect will work using both the pen and the pencil tool, as shown here. So for this purpose, I'm going to select the pencil tool. Make sure I've got a colour selected. I'm going to hold shift down to constrain it so it draws a straight line. Increase the stroke size. And I'm going to go to the width tool. Shortcut for this is shift and W. So with my stroke selected, I'm going to start to drag out some points. Just keep doing what you want. You can see little pointers in there, little handles to grab hold of. Keep playing around until you're happy with what you can see on screen. Once you've got this, I'll deselect it. Click on it again with the move tool. We need to go over to strokes. If you don't see it on down here on the side, then you can go under the window menu and select stroke. Here you'll see the profiles, and this is where it sits. As you can see, it's shown as at the moment, and all the other profiles. You can then save this, rename it, and then hit OK. We'll deselect that, and we'll go back to the pencil tool, and we'll draw another line. Once again, we'll increase the stroke size after we've changed the colour. Just pump that up. And then we'll go back to the strokes panel. See, it's the default uniform stroke profile at the moment. Then we'll go down and select the one we just made. It has applied it, but the stroke isn't big enough, so it's not very visible. So what you'll need to do is actually increase the stroke weight again. So as you can see, as I'm pumping that up, we're actually seeing the profile, which looks the same as the other one. Then you can grab the handle still and adjust it and to make whatever kind of shape you want. And that is it. That is how you save a stroke profile to reuse on many projects. With my document open, I've now got 4 shapes, all different colors, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do now is make them all one color and show you how to globally change the color for future. So we'll select all the shapes, go up to the swatches panel, we'll make them magenta, deselect. So we've all got magenta. We'll then go into the magenta swatch, double click on it and change the colors. But you can see, even though the preview's on, nothing is changing. So what you need to do is you need to go into your swatches, double click on the color or make a new one, which we'll do here, and ensure global is switched on. So we'll make sure the global switched on. OK that. See, it's got a little marker on the corner that indicates it's a global swatch. So what we can do now is select all the colors once again, select the global color swatch this time, deselect. Then we can go over, we can double click on it, and now we can change the color, and as you see, all the shapes will change to this new color. Great way to save time when working with colors and wanting to change color across all objects of the same. This time I've got a star which I've made blue. I'm just going to make some adjustments to increase some points. That looks a bit better. I'm going to select it, go up to effects, come down to stylize, drop shadow. There are many effects you can change in settings here, but I'm going to leave it as a default for the purpose of this tutorial. So there we have the drop shadow. So I'm going to make sure it's selected. I'm going to go over to graphic styles, which is there. If you haven't got this open, then you need to go to window, graphic styles, and you'll see it there. So you can click the plus button at the bottom, but we're going to go to the drop down so we can name it. Call it shadow. OK that. We'll just deselect and we'll delete that and we'll just draw another shape. So we'll go for the polygon. or perhaps, no, the rectangle. Let's do the rectangle. I'm holding shift down to make it a square, and then we click the graphic style we saved, and then you see it's added the drop shadow. So this is great for repurposing many different shapes. This is the fourth and final tip I'm going to share today, how to save time in Illustrator. So basically what we've got here is we've got our 4 shapes once again, and we're going to make this one the key object. That will mean that everything will focus on here. Everything will align to this shape without it moving. So the first thing I want to do is grab this and move it to here. Then select everything. See, everything's highlighted. Then I'll click again and it will get this outline. That now means it's the key object. So wherever I position anything, it will jump to this and this one won't move. So what we'll do, we'll align to the top. So you can see everything has now jumped to the top. And we can make that to the center, and now it's all jumped to the center with this one not moving. So what we'll do now is we'll make sure this space is even. So we'll click this one. As you can see, because I've still got it as the key object, it's aligned to this shape. So what we need to do is Command Z or Control Z on a PC and make sure that it's not now the key object, and then we can click this one, which will align to centers, and as you can see now, it's evenly spaced between all 4 shapes. And that is how you use a key object in Illustrator for precise spacing. So that brings us to the end of today's tutorial in Illustrator. We've learned 4 tips on how to speed up your design. If you found this helpful, give me a like and subscribe to the channel for more content of the same. Drop a comment down below and let me know which tip you'll be using in the future. Thanks, and keep creating. And check out this video here next.